What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Derek D. Wild Man. Kicking it with y'all today. Hope y'all having a uh good day. What's the good news? What's the good news, everybody? Just waiting for everybody to good day. What's the good news? What's the good news, everybody? Just waiting for everybody to get in. Waiting for everybody to get in. Like I said, this is the Checkmate Double Show. Thanks, Maurice. Thanks, Maurice, Nixon. I appreciate the support. This is the Checkmate Double Show. Like I was saying, I want to take my time out to wish Nathan Kelly a happy birthday today. If y'all don't know who Nathan Kelly is, he's I think one of the most important people, you know what I'm saying, in the chess community, as far as what we do, as far as promoting chess online, over the board. You know, he gives a lot of exposure to a lot of chess players that's not title players, you know, national masters, FIDE masters. So let's just, you know what I'm saying, take some time out, say happy birthday to Nathan Kelly. Be safe, enjoy your day. I want to take the time out to, you know what I'm saying, my prayers to the folks, you know what I'm saying, down in Texas, going through, you know, with the snowstorm and all that other stuff. Uh like you said, I'm just in here. I've been gone for a minute. Thanks, Maurice Mixon, appreciate the support. And today, this episode is probably gonna rub some people uh the wrong way, but you know, it gotta be said. And the topic today I want to talk about is one of my closest friends. And the reason I feel like I could talk about it because we grew up playing chess together in Detroit. I've been knowing this guy for almost 20 years. His name is James Caddy. Congratulations on I think he signed like a chess sports contract. And the topic I just want to go off to and start off with on this show is James Canny. First, the question I want to ask y'all is James Canny the most recognized national master in the world, United States? Let me just say, like in the United States, far as foremost, he's the most recognizable national master in the United States. That's the first question. Excuse me, I want to ask y'all, and I believe so. I believe before I go off to what I'm saying, I believe so. With him, with the streaming, the YouTube channels, the coaching, I believe James Canny is arguably the most famous and recognizable national master in the United States. I believe he's more recognizable than some FIDE masters, international masters, and some grandmasters. Also, with me saying that is, and my hope for my homeboy is hoping that with all this fame, you know what I'm saying, that he deserves it all because he's a hard worker. He studied 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. You could call him. He's studying. He's going over lines. He's streaming. He's on YouTube. Uh, my question to him and to y'all is, I don't want James Candy to get lost into becoming a celebrity without accomplishing your goal. The goal is to become I am. I mean, short term is to become a FIDE master. Long term is to become a grand master. And with all this fame, you know what I'm saying? With all this fame, you know what I'm saying? I don't want him to and he deserves it all. He deserves it all because as far as I know, he's one of the hardest working, you know what I'm saying, players far as with the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, he has a Floyd Mayweather work ethic when it comes to studying chess, prepping lines, and all that other stuff. But I don't want him to not forget what's the end game, and the end game is to get some heavyweight initials behind his name. You know what I'm saying? FIDE Masters right around the corner from him. I believe he needs if I'm not mistaken, 60 or 75 points to become a FIDE master. Which, if he does that, which I know he's going to accomplish that, but I think that should be his short term, his goal should be FIDE master and breaking 2400 USCF. And I talked about this on like a few shows back, comparisons to James Canny and Emory Tate. And I think it was Andrew Bryant that had said, do I believe James Canny is the next Emory Tate? And I was like, hold your horses, you know what I'm saying, on that, because Emory Tate was a generation talent, and he had so many over the board wins against, you know what I'm saying, grandmasters that he crushed. There were similarities in the game as far as the styles and all that other stuff, but Emory Tate got it done over the board, and that's what we have to see when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, my little bro James Canny. Now, don't knock me and don't say I'm throwing shots to motivate my homeboy. Uh, Online, he's done it all online. He's beat GMs, he's beat IMs, he's beat FIDE Masters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw the match with Gotham Chess that he played. You know what I'm saying? Who came in on chess.com about 200, and he went off to win that I Am Not a GM tournament. I mean, online, his resume, you know what I'm saying? You could put his resume up there with any other GM. If I took just his stats and another GM stats and left them unnamed, you would swear both were grandmasters. Goal is to motivate, you know what I'm saying, my brother, because sometimes we get comfortable at, and you know what I'm saying, sometimes in chess you get lazy when you make it to a certain status where you feel uh a certain status where you feel like there and you become comfortable uh, where you at. Uh, what up, Dominique? What up, Dominique? What up? You're right. Staying focused on the goal, and especially as he becomes more successful. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Right there. Like I love James Canny. I do. I love James and chess together. Through the Detroit chess that he's streaming. He was a part of the what's that, the chess league. He played for the Pittsburgh Pond Grabbers when they had the chess league with Tulia Shetty. I mean, he has got a lot of accolades that another, for example, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna use Gopal and I'm gonna use James Canny. And you look at Gopal, and I'm not trying to compare him, but we on the chess circuit, we all recognize Gopal chess strength. We know what he can do on the board. And then you have James Canny, who's like thrown all in front of us. And both of them strong. But my thing is, I want to see James Canny become a title. I mean, he's already a title player, but I want to see the FIDE Master initials behind this. I see the IM International Master title behind his name, the GM title behind his name, because you could get caught up in, you know what I'm saying? You a question, Dominic Meyer, since you own here. You're a national master yourself. You're a national master yourself, and you've worked with Peter down there at the Charlotte Chess Center. This is my question I'm asking you. Is James Canny the most recognizable national master in the United States? I believe he is. What national master can rival James Canny's I'm not saying a cult-like following, but he has fans. Tell me somebody that's a national master that rivals James Canny on YouTube with his videos, Twitch, just the press he gets. You know what I'm saying? And there's some national masters out there that's higher rated than James Canny. And I'm not trying to knock nobody, because me coming from Detroit, where we don't have a lot of strong chess players. I love everything this young black man has done. But as like we say in the city, us being big homies and a couple years older than him, we got to keep him focused on, you know what I'm saying, what's the end game is. And the end game is putting them initials, them heavyweight initials, you know what I'm saying? James Canny becomes a FIDE master, which is not far away. It's a success. You see what I'm saying? If he becomes an international master, it's already a success. So my goal is to my little bro is not to get caught up, but put it there on the board. You know what I'm saying? You deserve everything coming to you, but don't get sidetracked. It's kind of like he's in the situation when you have uh the athlete who has all the talent in the world. And he's getting. I'm not saying this him. I'm just giving you an example. He's getting. You know what I'm saying? Not training, and a lot is given to him. And I want my boy James Candy to know this too. Uh, this is a good point. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real, Dominique. I'm keeping it real. This is a good point. He's pretty well known name, especially after winning money in millionaire play chess, much so as a tournament player. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A tournament player he's not well known because he works so much. Exactly. I'm saying. And my thing is with him, and I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real is hey, Miss Bird, my keeping it when it comes to James, like he has all the recognition, but he also got to understand that while he's on YouTube, while he's streaming, while he's on Twitch doing all this, uh, deserves it all. There's other African American chess players who's working up their ranks who could become a national master, who could surpass him. So I believe he has to take not a huge step back, but a slight step back. He has to get back to over the board tournaments. And what I mean by that, like there's a huge tournament coming up in Indiana, which Grandmaster Alexander Lindemann will be playing. I think he's 2,700 USCF. You have another IM. I believe he has to go there and play in them tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Coach Bird. I believe he has to play in those tournaments because uh he has to. You know what I'm saying? He has to get it. I'm just going to give you an example. James Canyon is 2,300. Uh, I'm gonna use a player like Cameron Tolliver from Detroit. Cameron Tolliver is an expert. Wow. James Candy could be online teaching and being on the cover of Chess Life and all that other stuff. You could use a chess player like Cameron Tolliver. Right. Let's use Daniel Jones. I mean Daniel Muhammad. We use Daniel Muhammad. Hey, Miss Bird, how you doing? Hope you being safe and enjoying the winter break. We use Daniel Muhammad. While James Canny is on YouTube streaming his videos, being on Twitch, he just signed, I think, with the chess agency and all that other stuff. Have a player like Daniel Muhammad, who's 2,200, that's a national master, who could be playing and over the board targets and pass Jimmy. You see what I'm saying? If Daniel Muhammad was to surpass James Canny, become a FIDE master, and James Canny still, you know what I'm saying, doing what he does online, what's going to happen. And you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that to happen. Do I believe he has the talent to be an FM? I 100% believe he has the talent to be a FIDE master, international master. We got to get refocused. So I hope if he hears this stream, you know what I'm saying, he steps out of his shell and plays some more over the board chess, because what's the crazy thing about it is there's not a lot of people. I'm gonna keep doing what you do. I'm gonna keep doing what you do. There's not a lot of people that can beat James Canny in chess, and it's a shame because we tell him all the time, especially like me, my close friend D'Angelo. We tell him, man, you can't just study all the chess in the world, and then when a big tournament come like the World Open, the Chicago Open, and just think you're just going to go there and get 6 out of 9. It just doesn't happen like that, because in chess there's always new talent, especially with technology. The game is getting younger. You have kids who be on chess.com all day, elite chess all day, and Father Time waits for no man. You see what I'm saying? Jimmy's not old, but he needs to really, really, really take this, you know what I'm saying, seriously, and not get caught up in the fame. And that's like my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to play. He has to play. I don't think James Coney's played an over the board tournament since 2 years ago when we went to Philadelphia. And he got to get out there and play, man, because it would be such a shame, because everybody, every state, every city got chess players who didn't achieve uh what they were supposed to, true strength. And I really do believe that this guy is right now. I know he's FIDE master strength right now, even though he has to go out there and prove, but I know he's not too far away from becoming an international international master. He has to. You can't get caught up, and you have to play. You have to play. Play makes the best practice. It does, especially in the time now when these title players are getting younger and younger and younger and younger. I mean, like you said, Dominique, he doesn't play that much. You be down in Chicago, I mean Charlotte, and I know you're well known and respected in the chess world. Uh why do you think that Canny doesn't play over the board? Just your opinion. Like, what's going on, Jerome? What's going on? What's going on, man? We just kicking it, and like you said, I'm just talking, giving some thoughts on my off the top of my head. We talking about James Canny. We trying to keep him focused, man. And the goal for him is becoming a title player. FIDE Master is not far away from him. I think he's 22. I think he needs 80 points. He can do that in one tournament. We're just trying to keep him focused, man, and keep him motivated on the goal and not to get caught up in becoming a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's already a celebrity, but we want to keep him focused. And a lot of people wants to see James Canny over the board, winning these games, man, pulling these upsets. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving some like you said, online, James Canny's done everything. He's beat grandmasters, online masters. He's played in big money online tournaments. So his resume online, you already think he was a, you know what I'm saying, a grandmaster. But we have to see the board. And what I believe is, and I'm just here to motivate him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to when you get older, it's harder. You get older, it's harder to make that financial time and commitment to playing tournaments, family income, and stuff. But I'm sure he's making plans for a coach. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, we're all older. You know what I'm saying? He does have kids. True. But this is where we're going to bump heads at, Dominique. If, to my understanding, from what I know about Jamie, Dominique, I believe he plays chess for a living. So I think when you do stuff for a living, you know what I'm saying? You have to pick tournaments a bit differently. Also, when you're going for rating points, I agree. I agree. But FIDE points, yeah, I agree. I agree 100% with that, Dominique. But true, but you don't want to get. My thing is, I know you heard the saying that stay dangerous. You don't want iron sharpens iron. You don't want to just be sitting there studying. Would he put it like they're the greatest online African American chess player we ever had? I mean, because pretty much he's damn near did that. Uh, that's my goal. Let me ask you a question, Dominique. You're a good friend of mine. Online, compare Canny's resume to some of these GMs. Like you said, we saw him playing the I'm Not a GM chess tournament. He played Gotham chess. He did good. He performed well in that match. You know what I'm saying? Even though he lost to the potential winner, he played well. Everybody saw what he did at the Millionaires. Everybody saw these matches. He posted these. You know, he got a win against Nigel Short. He posts the what's up, William Jackson? What's going on? Thanks for the support and all that other stuff. He posts these wins. You know what I'm saying? C3, he has these catchphrases. Yo, that's not a move. I've been to chess tournaments where I've walked into the room and you see kids with the merchandise, the hats, all that other stuff. Like, he really has a cult following. I do believe he deserves all that. But when it come down to it, you got to remember what got you there. And that was studying. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, James Canny, first chess coach, to my knowledge, Sting. I'm saying coaching Bates. You know what I'm saying? And if he could see what James Canny, not like my chess coach was Dr. Grants, he passed. And I never forget. The only reason I'm be honest, the only reason I'm still playing chess to this day because Dr. Grams told me I should have been an expert when I was around. I stopped playing chess when I was 17. When I was 17, I was 1756. And I stopped playing chess. And I never forget Dr. Grams told me, my coach, he was like, man, you should have been an expert by the time you was 20. And that's the only reason I'm playing chess to this day. Like once I crack expert because I owe it to my coach that passed, I'll probably always play chess, but I'm not going to take tournament chess seriously unless I get, you know what I'm saying, remade. I feel like him that, and that's what wakes me up. And you know what I'm saying? And I still not play chess. I feel the candy is when you get success, and this is just not him. This happened to a lot of our chess players. They get success so early. Look at the girl. What's her name? Stephanie Rochelle. Rochelle. Is that her name? Rochelle from New York. You know what I'm saying? You press, and you know what I'm saying. Let's bring it home, man. Let's bring it home. I'm not talking all of the chess players, but I think if Jimmy becoming I am, you know what I'm saying. I already know Josh Kohler's going to do it. I know he's going to do it. But Jimmy becoming, to me, Jimmy becoming an international master coming out of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, let's say a poverty-stricken city. You know what I'm saying? Especially for black kids, you know what I'm saying, coming up in our community, you know what I'm saying, will have a bigger impact on the kids. Because if you follow Detroit chess, we have a young girl, her name's Sharice Wood. She goes to Cass Tech. She's a ninth grader. She played on the I think she went to the US Olympic, whatever. She's top 100 in the world. I think she went with the US juniors, whatever. Imagine if Jimmy becomes I am now. When we got Sharice Woods, who's in the 10th grade, she's 1900. She's at the age where it's either I'm going to play chess, and not only is she a phenomenal chess player, but she's a phenomenal swimmer too. So she straggles the line of what do I want to do? You know what I'm saying? So I believe if Jimmy was to become an IM, that would kind of, in my opinion, I could be wrong, that would kind of motivate Sharice Woods, who's, think about it, Sharice is in the 10th grade, she's 1900. She could graduate and she's struggling. She could leave Cass Tech 2200 national master as an African American woman. I just think sometimes, like you said, with great responsibility, you know, talent comes responsibility. And sometimes we get caught up. Even I do it myself, you know what I'm saying, with the little platform I have. I mean, I'm not as big as them in the chess world, but you know, just with me coaching the kids and all that, sometimes I get caught off track and I sit back and think, what do I mean? What do I mean in the input I have in these kids? I just want to see bro bring it home. I'm saying he's like third base on his way home, man. And I believe he got to get out there and he got to play. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. We from Detroit. We got John Brooks. He tell you all the time he missed his wave. He feels like it was stuff he could have did. John 70, it was stuff he could have did 30, 40 years ago, where he could have been sitting back right here in his latter years being an FM teaching, getting money. You just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want him to get caught up in the success because, like I said before, and I'm gonna ask you this, William Jackson. You're a very, very intelligent man. James Canny, to me, is probably one of the most recognizable national masters in the United States. But there's other national masters, and I'm gonna use Daniel Muhammad for example. Jimmy's 2300. I think Daniel Muhammad is 2200. But let's just say hypothetically, Daniel Muhammad just keep playing chess. He keep playing chess. He keep grinding. He keep playing chess, and he becomes a FIDE master. But all during this time, James Canny still YouTube and streaming and all that other stuff. I mean, then we live in a world we compare everybody. LeBron James get compared to Michael. Then what happens? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I just want him to stay focused and really get back to, you know what I'm saying, the grind of things, because to me, he's one of the strongest African-American chess players in the United States, man. If he's not, I mean, think about it. You got Maurice Ashley, the boys from New York, Colas, Justice Williams, James Black. I mean, he's not too far behind. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like with him becoming a title player, man, I just think that would just make it phenomenal, and just it would just really, really help him more. Like the way Jimmy just say like this. If James Canny was to become an IM, and with the success of the show like the Queen's Gambit, I'm not going to say he's going to have like a big movie or whatever, but you could see a documentary, a James Canny documentary. You know what I'm saying? Just look at the storyline. Kid from the inner city of Detroit, went to Detroit public schools, played chess, got to 2200. I think he was a master. He was like 15, 16. Stopped playing chess, came back to chess, won 20K at the Millionaires. You see what I'm saying? I mean, this is just how my mind, you know what I'm saying, focus. And I'm just here to hope he watches this, you know what I'm saying, and say, you know, man, it's time for me to, you know what I'm saying, put it on the board. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that's pushing for Jimmy. And then there's people we live in a world where competition is key. There's a lot of people who wants to be where Jimmy's at. You know what I'm saying? Uh so you gotta pay that mind. Uh I'm just keeping it real. I want to see Jimmy. I want to see James County, Indiana, and Marks playing in that tournament with Linderman that I am, and I want to see him playing Linderman board one last round for the money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. That's just my opinion. It's gotta finish. It's gotta finish. This that's where I'm at. Speaking of Indiana too, I'm gonna switch the topic. I want to see Josh Pasuma go down there too, because Josh Pasuma's the one the last 3 or 4 Indiana tournaments. And if Josh don't go down there, I'm gonna call Josh a chess bully. What's going on, Tobias? And in my world, we call chess bullies is folks that pick and choose what tournament they could play in to get the money. Josh been going down to Indiana. I think he done won every Indiana tournament. I think he done went down and won every Indiana tournament down there because he feel like it's easy pickings. Let's see, is he gonna go down there and play with? There's another IM and Grandmaster Alexander Linderman down there. Let's see, is he really gonna go down there? I mean, I'm from Detroit. We call a lot of folks out, and I gotta call them out because Detroit is the city of chess bullies. If I can beat you and I can clip you for some money, I'm going to go get it. Let's see, is he's going to go down there, and I think he's won 3 or 4 of them. Let's see, is he gonna go down there and thump with Alexander Linderman? That's what we say, thump down here. Let's see, is he gonna go down there and thump? Because if he don't, I'm gonna call him out on it. I'll be the first. Excuse me. I'll be the first on my show to call him out on not going down there. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he's going down there because he's figuring it's an easy 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever it is. So I'm gonna call him out on that too. Going forward, I want to talk about future matches. I talked about this before. Me and Big Pine, I'll say this: me and Big Pine is like 80% locked in on playing a cage match. I talked to him. We agreed on it. We're going to play. We just got to work out how many games, how we're going to do. If we're going to do the standard, we got to work on the time control. Yeah, me and Big Pine going to play. Hopefully, it's looking like we're supposed to get busy in March, but it's not going to happen due to some other stuff. Give me your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real with me, myself. And I got a tough skin. Who you favor in that match? Do you favor my boy Pine? Do you favor me? Nephew from Chicago. He supposed to be playing somebody from Detroit. I'm not going to speak on that, but these were matches that we've talked on the phone and agreed that's supposed to happen, that are going to happen. Like you said, just give me your opinion. I think I beat Pine. By 3, 4. I'll put it like this. Cam killed Big Pine. I know styles make fights, but Cam killed Pine. I think I beat Pine probably about 3, 4 games in the match, but that's just my opinion. I'm a chess player. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your Lionel Davis on to feel like you the GOAT. And don't nobody say they're going to go in there and win. That's my opinion on it. I know Pine is a very, very, for me watching this game, a very solid player. Plays the Grand Prix. I think we played before. Actually, we played in Chicago. We played twice. We played in the 4-on-4. He beat me. The first time I played Pine beat me. I think he beat me what was the score? I think he beat me by 2, 3.5 games. He crushed me with the Grand Prix. I was having bad problems with the Grand Prix. And then I think the second time we played at Chicago Open. We had the Airbnb where everybody was down there. I think I came up like 1 or 2 games. So, yes, me and Pine is going to get busy, hopefully in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? They got the vaccinations out up here. You know what I'm saying? The COVID stuff is plateauing, curving and all that other stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. In the summertime, we don't know if we're going to Chicago come to us. Is we're going to meet in Indiana. There's been talks about us meeting up in the middle of Indiana, which us playing in a Indiana tournament, doing all that. I think it's going to good match. I know last time we discussed he wanted to play 10 minutes. I'm not a big fan of 10 minutes because I feel like if you're gonna play 10-minute chess, I might as well pull out the pen and pad, like Lionel Davis said, and take notation. And there's no way I could play 10-minute games and you know what I'm saying one day, but we are going to play. I'm announcing that. We're locked in. Also, while you're on here, I want to tell everybody who's listening, I appreciate it. I talked to Gopal. He agreed to come on my Detroit Chess Killers podcast. That's why I haven't released one. I know that's going to be dope and phenomenal to talk about. I just talked to him the other day. He said we're going to have that done ASAP. It could be put out today, tomorrow. I'm just waiting on him. I also want to talk about my boy Lawrence Reed, man. Lawrence Reed, I got to shout out to him. He actually sent me a custom-made chessboard with my name engraved in the pieces. I love what he does. I think he has some of the best chessboards that I've saw in my life. Him and the guy that custom, you know what I'm saying, makes them. So I'm looking forward to that. He's going to be on my podcast. Him and the guy that does the custom boards. Everybody saw the custom board he made for Daniel Muhammad, Mr. Muhammad, when he became national master. I think that was dope. I want to say shout out for him. If you're on here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm almost at 100 subscribers at YouTube. I'm at like 79. Appreciate the support. But let's get back to some chess, man. Let's get back to some chess while I got y'all on here. There was a lot of talk after my boy Orlando Husbands, like my good friend, he lost to Corey Aker. You know, I'm wrong about that. I gotta admit, I picked Orlando to win that match. Just give my review about that match. I did not know he was going to really struggle that hard when it came to the bullet up of everything. He played good chess. In the 3-minute, shout out to Corey. You know what I'm saying? When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. When I'm right, I'm right. But during that chat, a lot of people don't know Matthew Stevens really went at Corey Aker's throat. And he said some strong words to him. Had some strong I picked him to win, but I picked Orlando to win because I was just looking at the fact that he's played a lot. Orlando's played a lot of chess, man, a lot of chess. And if you go back and watch the match, he was really, really doing good, but it was just something about that bullet portion, man. When that bullet portion happened, you know what I'm saying? He just, I don't know. Sometimes you could get chessed out, and I just feel like Orlando might be chessed out. I mean, he done played a lot of matches. Chicago versus the Caribbeans. He played Josh Colas twice. I'm trying to think. He's played so many matches, so he just might be burnt out. Might just need to take some time for himself. But Matthew Stevens, if you're in that trash talk chat, you know what I'm saying, that we have going on in Facebook, man, he was talking some real. What's going on, Eric? He was talking some real grimy stuff. And I would love to see that match again, Matthew Stevens versus Corey Aker. Again, I know it's talks about it. Hopefully, we can see it in the future. In my opinion, I'm going to take Matthew Stevens again because for a minute, Matthew Stevens probably one of the hottest chess players. You know what I'm saying? In the whole NBL arena. You know what I'm saying? He beat Colas. He beat Corey Aker. I'm trying to think. I think he's 4-1 or 5-1. The only person that beat Matthew Stevens, I think he played Yakov. I don't even know why they agreed for that match to happen. You know what I'm saying? He got totally destroyed. That was just too much a step up in his weight class. Matthew Stevens, Akash, I could see that. But Matthew Stevens, Corey Aker, I'm going to take Matthew Stevens. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to work on getting Matthew Stevens on here, talk to him live. He's a good friend of mine, teammate of mine. Looking forward, I'm going to ask y'all a question, and then I want y'all honest opinion. I'm going to let y'all go. It's almost pretty much, I think it's been about a year since this COVID stuff been going on. There have been small tournaments and all that other stuff. Do you think we're going to have the Chicago Open this year? And if they do try to have it, is it worth playing it online? That's just what I'm going to leave y'all with before I check out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is the Checkmate Double Show, man. I appreciate y'all. My podcast probably coming out today or tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Make sure, like you said, y'all leave comments about what I was discussing today about, you know what I'm saying, James Caney, because feedback lets me know y'all liking the show. You know what I'm saying? Was I wrong? Was I right? Peace, be safe, enjoy your day. Peace, love, you know what I'm saying, and blessings. And I'm out.